Well, good day everyone, you good people of tube tubers, tubes. Hello, good day and good day, kind of good afternoonish. Me and Taffy are out and about. Taffy has applied for another test, for her full test again, so yeah, we thought we'd get out and start doing some more practicing again. So yeah, she's got her test in like another month or two, so we're looking to get in as much practice as possible and try not to get ran over by parcel force people. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm getting her to lead. I'm gonna take her on some roads, or let her ride on some roads we've not ridden before, so she really has to think for herself. And that is the main thing she's been struggling with, is just you know, she's fine when she's given instruction where to go, but it's the part of the test, at the end of the test, I don't know if some of you are kind of aware now with these, the new kind of up-to-date tests that they do nowadays, they have to ride for a period of time and just follow directions on the road. Like they'll pull over and say, right, ride to whatever, town centre, follow this signpost for town centre into Taunton, and she just got to ride like that, and obviously be able to read the road and read any problems up ahead, and obviously do all her observations correctly and stuff. So yeah, she's just not quite polished enough on that at the moment, and her instructor said that's what she needs to work on, so that's what we're out doing. We did do a little bit of it, but we need to do a lot more of it in the next couple of months running up to her test, her retest. So yeah, out for a day's ride. At the moment it's dry, but it's looking decidedly iffy. I have waterproof leggings in my backpack, but hopefully we're not going to need them. Yeah, so I'm just following the Taff. She's doing well. She's doing well actually. She has her riding has really actually improved a great deal. And it's a good point I made to her the other night. She thinks she's kind of rubbish, and I said to her, you're not rubbish at all. You're actually probably a better rider than I was when I passed my test. And I think she is. I was always a bit rubbish, but I say rubbish. I took twice to pass my test. First time I failed because I indicated late for a right turn or something like that, and then I had to go resit it. Same test, but I took it on my moped to get my moped license, to get my provisional license back so I could apply for my full test again. So I actually passed my motorcycle test twice. I failed it once. Most bizarre, I know, but yeah. But I do think that riders nowadays are actually much better than when I was taking my test like 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago. Yeah, I just think the road skill is much higher nowadays, and the stuff even they do for passing the Mod 1, you know, like doing the braking and learning all that kind of stuff, was just stuff we never really did, not to the same degree anyway. And pulling away in third wasn't great really, was it? But as always, this bike just handles it, copes with it. But yeah, I just said to her, you're not rubbish, you're actually really good. I think you're riding to a higher standard than I was when I passed my test. I think you're a better rider than I was when I passed my test. And she certainly had to go through a lot more than I did to pass my test. But like I said to her, it's just all really good. It puts my mind at rest that I know she's going to be safer out on the road. And if she's learning how to be safer, and it becomes a safer rider through all this instruction, even if she does fail, she's picking up things all the time, isn't she? So yeah, it's just making her life on two wheels that much more safer, that much more enjoyable, because I think knowledge and safety increases the enjoyment of road riding. So yeah, it's all good in my books. I'd like to see her pass, because I know she's a good, competent rider. I think she gets a bit phased by the day and a bit nervous, and maybe rushes things, you know, in haste to kind of do it correctly or do it quickly, like, you know, or get it done. I've just told her she's just got to keep safety in mind at all times. Don't rush it. If you get it wrong, like take a wrong turn or something, just react to it in a safe way, and it's not going to be a problem. An instructor isn't going to be, or an examiner isn't going to be failing her on making a mistake, is when she reacts dangerously to that mistake, or maybe the mistake is an incorrect one, you know. So yeah, that is the main thing. I know sometimes when she is out riding with me, she thinks about me, you know, and I've just told her, don't think about me and my safety and will I make the junction or will I make the turn, or is there enough room for me to get out. I said, just ride for yourself, pretend you're out for a ride by yourself and do everything for yourself. Don't think about me. I said, I'm going to be absolutely fine. I said, just look after yourself and pull out correctly for you. And what's going to happen here? Oh, someone's had a bumpy daisy. Bit of damage, but everyone looks okay, which is good. There's these two vehicles, this black, what is that? Not sure what that is. These two cars here, anyway, they've had a bit of a bumpy crash. Dog looks a bit shook up, poor thing. But yeah, bumpsy daisy, oops. Yeah, it's a dangerous junction, that one. I did say to Taffy, be careful on that junction. It's a bit dodgy. Not quite sure what happened there. Someone gone into the back of someone. But yeah, so many danger points on the road. But yeah, that's all she's got to learn. She's just got to learn to think independently and think ahead and read the road ahead, and you know. For me, I guess, and for a lot of you people, guys and girls, it's probably all just kind of common sense, but Taffy is a very good, safe rider. Maybe, I don't know, she is a very good, safe rider, and no maybes about it. But I think she does, at times, lack the ability to read the road further ahead than she should be, you know. But she's going to get there, and when she gets there, we're going to sell her 125 and going to buy her a bigger bike. We've got a few bikes in mind. I think, I don't want to jump the gun here because things might change, but at the moment she's been really keen about a Kawasaki 636, and I'm really keen about that as well because I'll get to ride it as well. So I think, you know, it's not, certainly no slouch, you know, certainly going to be powerful enough, hopefully not too much for her as her first bike, but she's not an idiot, she's quite careful, you know. She won't, I can't see her really jumping on any bike and just wrapping open the throttle and, you know, doing herself some harm. So I'm confident whatever she gets, she would be safe on it. It's just more so got to fit her. So we need to at some point go and try some out for size. So yeah, that's exciting. And with that in mind, I think I've come to a bit of a decision with the whole buying and selling of other bikes. For me, I think I'm just going to do the sensible thing and hold on to the BMW because she's too bloody good. I've got a few ideas though. I think what it is with me, I'm very prone to getting bored and like change, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bit by bit buy some more panels for the bike, some second-hand cheap panels. I'm gonna wrap it and I'm gonna give the bike another look. I've got a few ideas in mind, but nothing solid right now. The BMW Scrambler. Yes. Right, well, there's been a lot going on as late. If some of you have seen my recent vlogs, we've had a fair bit of illness and not good news going on around in the family and friends. What's on that subject, I was going to get a friend of a friend to actually weld up the seat frame for the BMW Scrambler build. His mate, who was going to do the welding, it's just got ran over. He was out on his push bike, and some stupid sod in his transit van ran the poor guy right over. Thankfully he survived it, but he's got multiple breaks. I think it was his hip, his collarbone, his bloody, I don't know, his arm and maybe leg, and fingers are broke and stuff, but he's in a mess basically. So yeah, I could basically go take it and get it welded somewhere else, but you know what guys, I've got all this kit here. I've got a welder, I've got a MIG welder at home, I've got a nice big compressor at home I've never used. Not that that has anything to do with welding, but I want to start putting my tools into use, and I want to start building my skills, my skill set. I know I'm capable of doing it, I know I can do it. I do most, I've thrown my hands to most things over the years. I've got virtually everything I need apart from some extra metal. So I'm gonna have a go at it, and then I'm gonna see how we get on with it. But we'll come back to that one, and hopefully we can have a bit of fun messing around with the welder. Hopefully I will not burn holes in my hands and things like that. I've got the appropriate clothing, so hopefully I won't. So I'm gonna have a go at it myself and see if I can yeah, do a good job all by myself, and it'll be a bit more fun for you. It'll be a bit more of a feeling of achievement for me, and if I feel it's not safe to be used after I've done it myself, then I will go take it and get it welded somewhere professionally. But maybe I can just do it myself. Got to have a go, haven't I? Got to, because I want to do more welding as well, so I'm messing around like that. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. But I've had quite a lot going on recently. Ronnie got very sick. He had like an allergic reaction. His face swelled up like a bloody balloon. He hurt his leg as well, one of his front legs. He was in a bit of a mess and had me quite worried for a little while. But thankfully, over the course of a week or so, he's made a good recovery. And he is fine. We took him to the vets again yesterday for another checkup, and they've given him a full bill of health. So yeah, things are back to normalish again, and this is one of those rare days that Taffy and I get together. So I said, come on, looks like it's going to rain, but let's get out, let's get and do some practice. I gave Taffy a whole pep talk about, you know, just getting on with stuff and not worrying about it, and just if you fail your motorcycle test, you fail it, just go again and just keep going and keep learning, you know, and eventually she'll get it and she'll be fine, you know. I think she is fine now, actually. I think the moment just doing her test with an examiner just gets a bit much for her, and I would say a bit much. I think she just gets nervous, and yeah, it doesn't work well for her. So I think the more practice she can get, maybe the less nervous she'll feel about it. Just increase her confidence and she'll be better, you know. That's the plan. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Cheers, bye bye. Here comes the sodding rain.